Let me connect with y'all through this message right quick. Know what I'm saying? Worldly people don't care about followers of God. Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Flyer. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about worldly people don't care about followers of God, man. Know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. Majority of worldly people, bro, they do not care about the problems that we real followers of God go through. They do not care. They don't care about us followers of God, bro. They do not care, bro. Worldly people, they don't care. And they don't want to care. You know what I'm saying? They do not care and they do not want to care. They don't understand us and they don't want to understand us. You get what I'm saying? Worldly people, they don't understand why followers of God live life how they live. And they don't want to understand why followers of God live life how they live life. Worldly people do not care about the problems and the pain and the suffering that real followers of God go through. Worldly people don't care about that. And they don't want to understand or care about they don't want to understand or care about what real followers of God go through. The only things that worldly people care about is other worldly people. They only care about the problems of other worldly people. Worldly people only care about the problems of their worldly friends. When a real follower of God going through some real pain and some real suffering, they do not care. And they don't want to care. They don't understand it and they don't want to understand it. You get what I'm trying to tell you, bro? They don't care, bro. Worldly people don't care about us, bro. They do not care about the problems and the suffering and the pain and all the stuff that we go through. They do not care. And even if we was to explain it to them, they would not get it because it's too deep for them, bro. We spiritual. Real followers of God is spiritual. So if you explain your issues and your problems to a worldly person, they not gonna understand what you're going through. They ain't even gonna understand what you're saying, bro. I try to tell you, majority of them, they wouldn't care. It's true. Majority of them, they just not gonna care, bro. Majority of the worldly people, bro, they not gonna care about real followers of God, bro. They do not care, bro. They only care about their own, bro. Worldly people only look out for their own, bro. Your problem gotta be worldly for them to feel you, bro. If your problem is not worldly, worldly people don't care. Worldly people only care about worldly problems. If you hit them with like a spiritual problem, they do not care. If you hit them like with the pain that you're going through spiritually, they do not care, bro. But look though, when God is punishing them and when God is literally like rocking the world, like, bro, like, man, God is punishing them, bro. Know what I'm saying? When God is punishing these worldly people and the world is being shaken up by God's anger and punishment and wrath, now they run to us. Now they run to real followers of God. Hey, can you talk to God on my behalf? I know you're close to God. I know you really have a strong relationship with God. Can you talk to God so maybe he doesn't punish me? So maybe he could tone it down? But hold on. How do you know that I exist? Now this is a dilemma right here. How do you know that I exist? I thought when I was trying my best to build for God and to do all this work for God, I thought you wasn't noticing my existence. So now that God is punishing you, now you notice my existence? And you expect me to be honored and flabbergasted? You expect me to be honored and niggioflasted? Really? Come on, bro. So you was watching the whole time. I'm telling you, they watching the whole time. They listening the whole time. They watching, they listening, they don't care. You know what I'm saying? Some people be watching, listening, they do not care. But when God is punishing them, God is rocking their world. Oh, now they know who you are. Oh my gosh, I know that one is close to God. How do you know I exist? So you knew all along, don't you? I'm telling you, that's how they treat you as well. When you're doing ministry and and you're doing ministry for God, that's how they treat you as well. You know what I'm saying? When you're going through pain and suffering, they do not care. When they getting punished by God, they run to you. Hey, can you talk to God so the punishment could pass away? But look though, let's say the punishment was to pass away or something. Let's just run that scenario. Soon as the punishment and the wrath is gone, they right back to living the same way. They right back to not caring about God. They right back to not caring about us. So they just playing game, bro. They not even real, bro. These people is not even real, bro, and they don't even care about us. Know what I'm saying? So I'm saying all of that to say, man, it's like, bro, sometimes we just gotta like, I'm telling you, bro, we can't even be trying to confide in all these wrong people, in all these worldly people. All these wrong people, worldly people, we can't be trying to confide in them, bro. We got to confide in God, bro. We got to talk to God, bro, because God understands us. You know what I'm saying? Because we his followers. Man, these worldly people, they do not care about what we're going through. These worldly people do not care. They too busy caught up in, oh, I'm about to drop my next album. The next album, what is it about? Oh, it's about drugs, murder, sex, violence. You know, the same stuff. They do not care. You know what I'm saying? Worldly people, they caught up in their own thing. They caught up in partying, drinking, clubbing. Yo, my message had cut off, but like I was saying, man, these worldly people, man, they don't even care about us, man. They only care about twerking, drinking, smoking, hanging out with all these worldly friends. They do not care about us. You know what I'm saying? Worldly people, man, they don't care about the problems that we go through. Because you got to understand, we real followers of God, bro, we go through hell, bro. We go through all types of pain and suffering. And sometimes we feel like we don't even have nobody to talk to, bro. We go through pain, suffering. Man, we go through it when we walking with God. Man, these worldly people do not care about what we go through. They too busy living their worldly fake happy lifestyle. They busy living in a fairy tale for the world. They busy not caring about God. That's exactly what they doing. They busy not caring about God. They busy not caring about us. So when the punishment of God comes, let them keep the same energy. Let them not run to us trying to use us for prayer, because they know that we close to God and they want us to intercede for them, because the punishment that God is giving them is too much, more than they can bear. Let them keep the same energy they was keeping in, because they don't even care. They ain't even genuine for real. Majority of them, they ain't even genuine for real. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Man, when a worldly person cries, the world hears and helps them. When a worldly person cries, the world hears them and helps them. When a follower of God cries, man, ain't nobody care. Them worldly people do not care, bro. Only person who cares is God and the real people that he put in your life. Other followers of God. You know what I'm saying? Other real followers of God is going to care. God is going to care. Jesus is going to care. Other than that, bro, man, these worldly people do not care about the stuff we go through, man. They only care when God is punishing them. That's when their ears open up. Man, they do not care, bro. Know what I'm saying? Even if we cried out, they do not care. They do not hear us. They ignore us. They don't care, bro. You see how people move, bro? People move very narcissistically, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Know what I'm saying? God cares for us, man. And other real followers of God, they care for us. Other than that, bro, man, these worldly people do not care about nothing we got going on, bro. They do not care. They do not understand it. They don't want to understand it. They don't care. They don't want to care. So they both do not care, and they also don't want to care. They don't understand us, and they don't want to understand us. You get what I'm saying? That's exactly what's going on, bro. But hey, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to say. Peace.